Supply chain management is the management of goods and services between locations, such as businesses and warehouses. A lot goes into operating a successful supply chain, and according to CIO magazine, there are 6 key components to successful supply chain management. Planning is arguably, in my opinion at least, the most important step in just about anything, really. A business needs to manage all their resources to operate efficiently, everywhere from raw materials up to finished goods, and the logistics in between it. Everything needs to be planned in advance, and so we have sourcing. Businesses need to find suppliers to get all the resources they need in order to provide their own product or service, so hardly any business actually takes or collects raw materials themselves and then turns it into a product. They outsource it. They buy raw materials from someone else. But for example, we have the Emirates Flight Catering in Dubai, and they source all their ingredients from around the world, and they serve menus from all around the world. So in their search for their highest quality ingredients, they end up finding and sourcing their ingredients from all around. And in some cases, they get it from very far away. So this takes a lot of planning, and they use these ingredients, every day, 24/7 in large quantities. All right, then we have making, and this is where sourcing leads to. So making is the process of production and everything that goes with it. So everything from receiving raw materials to testing finished products. So once again, this flight catering, they take these raw ingredients that came from everywhere, that were sourced from around the world, and this is the process of cooking the meals. They make the food. Next up, we have delivering, also known as logistics. So this is the process of coordinating finished goods to customers, and this process can be very complex. It's filled with a lot of documentation, schedules, invoicing, that kind of stuff. And once again, in the case of the Dubai airport, this is the process of safely transporting the cooked meals to the right aircraft at the right time, in the right quantities, and it's very complex. It's one thing that they send the correct amount of meals to one aircraft. If they're constantly doing it 24/7, thousands of airplanes every day. And it's very complex. So then we have returning. So there needs to be some sort of process for handling defective or unwanted products. So anywhere from replacing or maintaining defective products, having a mechanic come out, or shipping the defective product to a mechanic and then shipping it back. There needs to be some sort of process for that. Or in the case of unwanted goods, sending these unsold products back to the warehouse so that they can be shipped somewhere else for sale. And last but not least, we have enabling. So there needs to be a lot of support personnel to efficiently manage a supply chain. Every supply chain has tons of people working on it, everywhere from logisticians to HR, and everything in between, of course. So, your delivery, the actual production teams, the management, everything. And they're all very key components to running a successful supply chain. And supply chain definitely, without a lot of automation at least, we're not there yet, of course. It wouldn't work without the support personnel. So, in my opinion, the key takeaway to this is that everything requires a lot of planning, especially at larger scales. And I hope you enjoyed. See you.